Europe, turn up. South America, turn up. Australia, turn up. The whole world, turn up.
Welcome to Honey's Closet. I was just kind of like, cleaning my closet doors, making sure everything was shining for you guys. But before we get started, we're going to do some special things. So make sure you stay tuned in. As you know, last week we had not lost the Queen of Soul yet, but she passed away on Thursday, August 16th of pancreatic cancer. And so we thought that we might just do a little something special for her by way of our good friend Apollo. So I hope you enjoy it.
In all of music history, there was never a voice like the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Born in Memphis, Tennessee in 1942, Aretha grew up singing in her father's Baptist church in Detroit. She learned to play piano by ear and toured with her father's gospel caravan as a teen. She signed with Columbia Records in 1960. It was with Atlantic Records in 1967 that Aretha established herself as a musical force with hits like
Loved a man the way that I love you.
But it was her gender-changing cover of Otis Redding's Respect that took her from R&B singer to cultural icon.
I love to sing. It's just a natural thing for me.
Her 56-year career resulted in 20 #1 R&B singles, the third most Grammys in history for a female artist, induction into the Gospel and R&B Halls of Fame, and the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Just doing my thing. That's it. Just doing my thing.
Aretha passed at her Detroit home surrounded by family and friends at age 76.
Speaking words of wisdom.
We remember.
Let it be.
The one and only.
Let it be.
Queen of Soul.
Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Aretha Franklin.
Wow. Man, rest in heaven, Aretha. Rest in heaven. I mean, we knew it was coming, but...
Yeah, they gave us a little shot across the bow and said, she was not going to make it.
Yeah.
But when it happens, it's different.
It's different.
I was messed up all day.
Yeah, I was too. And I was like, man, because I kept thinking every morning I would wake up because, they said Monday, she won't make it through Monday. And so I'm like, nah. Tuesday, I'm like, she's still here. Wednesday, I'm like, Reese says she ain't going.
Right.
Then you got it Thursday morning. She got it early Thursday morning. So, it's a hard thing. Death is never, and I was saying, it's like, for me personally, I know you've met her. You've been lucky and blessed to meet her. I never met her, but it was still like our auntie, like that favorite auntie that, Yeah,
that she had that way about her. She was down to earth, I forget who it was, but one of the celebrity music people said that Aretha was in New York at the Waldorf Astoria, one of the major hotels there, and she had the whole floor, to herself. But when you walk down that floor, you could smell chitlins. She was cooking chitlins at the Waldorf.
Man, that's iconic. The Waldorf got some chitlins up in there.
So that's who Aretha was. I mean, she was just that way. Wow. She would not fly on a plane. Yeah. She had a fear of airplanes. So anywhere that she went, she had to go by bus.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I love to fly. And we have an airplane story to talk about. Now that you mention it, somebody had a little scare on the airplane today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But, or yesterday, but they had a scare. But, I love to fly. The whole thought of getting on a plane is just like, oh my God, I'm going to fly. when it takes off is when I'm like, maybe this wasn't a good idea. Once the plane, I don't know why I feel like once the plane takes off and it levels, then I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. But that taking off?
That's what bothers you, huh?
Yeah.
See, I that doesn't bother me, but I give more thought, not that it's a fear, in landing. Landing is,
Scary too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come down too hard.
That's scary too. I remember when I went to New York some years ago and we were supposed to land at JFK and it was windy. It was raining a little bit, but it was windy and we couldn't land. And we flew around JFK for like 5 hours, literally.
Really? That long?
And so they took us to Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, yeah.
And we stayed on the runway for like another 6-7 hours.
Damn.
Matter of fact, the lady from Dancing with the Stars was on our plane, Mariana Nabla or something, and she made a big thing about it till they passed a law where any plane that keeps you on the tarmac longer than so many hours would get fined $3 million. I was on that flight, and it was the worst thing. But landing, when it's wet and stuff, it's like, okay, are these tires going to be okay? By that time, though, I'm usually a little tipsy, so I'm like, okay, I'm good. Just, whatever. But, yeah. Taking off and landing is probably about the scariest thing.
Taking off is not so much of a problem for me. Landing is the trick.
Yeah.
Because if you come down too hard or you're coming in too fast or too slow or you overshoot the runway and you run out of space to slow that puppy down. So there's a lot of things that could go wrong.
A lot of things that can go wrong. A lot of things. So, how are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Good. Good weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah. Didn't do anything special. Drove a little bit, but that was about it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You staying out of trouble?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, never trouble with me. Nope.
And you going to sit there right here in front of me and lie like that?
No, I don't get in no trouble.
Okay. Oh, my God. The other day, Chris was doing the show. I think it was last Thursday. And me and Lisa double teamed him because he was like, yeah, I came up with Ham and I came up with the first song. And I said, it's mighty. I said, Lisa, it's mighty funny that Mr. Bass over here, Bishop Bass Ham, he like it's him. It's all about him. He came up with the name. I did come up with the name. Y'all know I did. I go, yeah, but you just leaving us out. I'm like, I came up with the group. Me and Lee. We don't get no credit. It's all about me. Chris is a hog.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, that's why he came up with Ham. He's a hog.
He is. He's a king size hog. Yeah, he ain't no little piggy.
No, he's definitely not a little piggy.
Full-grown, fat-ass hog.
I didn't say all that, but
eating up all the food.
Yeah, we can't get nothing. I made this. I did this. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe some of my silliness has rubbed off on the young man.
You think?
Just a tad.
You think so?
Just a little.
Yeah. So, you know what? We didn't put our topic up today because we still have our Aretha Franklin, the Queen, up.
Well,
but
it's going to stay up for about a year.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
So then, hey, E.G. Ross is on. Hey, y'all. Good to hear you, Lee. Check him, Val. Who we got? We have the Joker tuned in. Come on, you guys. Tune in. Join the conversation. We're going to talk about supporting each other. Okay, so that's our topic, support.
That's the word of the day.
Word of the day, support. But we're going to talk about, did you watch the MTV Awards last night?
I did not.
You didn't miss anything. Watching the MTV Awards last night reminded me of why I don't like to watch shows. Music, award shows anymore. Because the people who won, it's like, okay, I've heard of them, but they did not beat the people who and maybe it's just me, was nominated. And then there was a lot of beefing going on. So we're going to get into it was a lot of beefing going on. But I have a poll on my website, honeyscloset.com. Go to our media and fashion page and let me know who you rocking with. Are you Team Nicki or Team Cardi? So, Nicki and Cardi got this kind of semi like beef or whatever. Cardi was supposed to open up for the awards last night, but she decided not to because she's still, I guess, not ready with having a baby and everything. But she did come out and she had like this baby in a blanket type thing. And she goes, I want to show you guys something. And it was an award that she had won. And that's all she did. And then somebody else, she announced who was going to, open up the show. But she looked very, very elegant. Nicki Minaj came out with a leotard with all her, and she got more booty implants. And she had on a see-through, like, chiffon thing, like all her butt was showing. And I'm like, when are we going to stop that? And then she was beefing with Travis Scott because Travis Scott has the #1 album. Hers is #2. And she feels that he cheated getting #1 by having Kylie, his girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, a.k.a. Kardashians, tweet out that she was going to, getting ready for a Travis Scott concert. So she felt that gave him an edge in getting #1. And I'm like, maybe you just not #1.
Did she say that on the TV show?
No, but she said it like whatever. But let me tell you what she did say. I'm not even going to tell you yet, but who she say she is now the new. She said she's the new icon, or
she didn't say Queen of Soul.
No.
Queen of Hip Hop.
No.
Did she use the word queen?
No, she says she's a queen though. Oh, she says she's a queen, but she's beefing with everybody. She's upset. She's mad, and it's like, really, hey. Cinderella then walked in the place.
I can't see her.
Yeah, so she's like,
but she shouldn't go there.
She shouldn't. So they had to separate her and Travis Scott. Okay, so shout out to Travis Scott for being the only one who recognized Aretha Franklin out the whole show.
Really?
Madonna came out and did this half-ass tribute, but it was about Madonna. It was about Madonna. And why does she feel like she always has to come out and represent? It was horrible. But shame on MTV for not even acknowledging Aretha Franklin.
I can't believe they didn't do that.
No, they didn't do anything. Bastards.
They probably said, well, she's not a part of our demographic.
And it's okay, but you know what? There's a lot of people who are part of that demographic who have grown up and was inspired by Aretha Franklin.
Absolutely.
So
and for them not to acknowledge it.
You need to acknowledge it.
Did Madonna sing some songs?
No, she came out looking like Hobo Billy Bob.
No.
I don't even know it was Hobo Billy Bob.
She turned 60 on the day that...
She looks good.
That Aretha died.
Oh, did she?
And it was also the 40-something anniversary of the death of Elvis Presley.
Really?
Yeah. That's what Apollo told me. I didn't research it.
Little Elvis was fine. Not Big Elvis. I don't like Big Elvis. But Little Elvis, Young Elvis...
I don't know nothing about him.
Ooh, boy, that was a fine white man. Elvis Presley? To this day, I watch Elvis Presley movies. Elvis Presley was fine. Right? He was fine.
He was what?
Oh, sugar, fine. It's very little people that you can say just fine. Like, fine.
Oh, she was fine.
Yeah, well, Elvis was fine. Like, yeah. Shout out. We got some new listeners. So I don't know if you guys watch Live PD.
Who?
Live PD. It's a cop show. It's a live TV show. It's like a not reality. It's really a live. It's like Cops. Remember Cops?
Yeah.
It's like a newer version of Cops. They follow these police officers like in
Where's that shot?
It's they're all over.
Different
they have
cities?
Officers in South Carolina, Pasco County, Florida, Missouri, El Paso, Texas, like all over. And a couple of the officers have reached out, like, what's up with your show? Like, we want to know about your show. I have one officer that I'm kind of doing some work with out of Pasco County. So shout out to Nick. And then one of the officers who started when the show first started, he was out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and now he hosts with them on the weekend. When they bring in different officers throughout, but he's like a host when the majority of the time with them. And he hit me up and he was asking about the show. So
cool.
Hopefully they're listening.
Well, call in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So just I'm addicted. Like I put on Twitter, and I think because I tweet so much about it, and I hashtag Honey's Closet, all that stuff. And I now have a new boyfriend. It's Live PD, and we go out on dates every Friday and Saturday. I said Thursday because they had an extra show on Thursday, and this girl, some lady, she tweeted me and said, I think he's gonna dump you on Thursday. It was a one-time thing. I'm like, what? I got a one-nighter? Like, I feel it's so cheap, right? But
She's raining on your parade.
Yeah, but me and my god sister Tiffany, hey Tiff, we are like on the phone watching. It's addictive. And now
Really?
Biggie Beats tried to rain on our parade, like, oh, I think it's fake. And he called me today and like, you know, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I just happened to download, see what all the hoopla was about, and man, this show was good. I like it. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna be hooked. So, anyways, yeah. Check
How's
out
Biggie
Live
doing?
PD. Yeah, it's a good show. Comes on every Thursday.
And Port.
Friday and Saturday.
How's Port doing?
Poe he's doing a couple of things. I've been following him on Instagram and stuff, and he's doing some stuff. So yeah.
And Biggie's doing okay?
Biggie's doing okay. Yeah.
Good.
It's football season for the boys, so you know he's that football dad.
Oh, okay.
He's like those moms, those
soccer moms.
Yeah.
He's a football
Yeah,
dad.
yeah. So
Is he one of those guys that'll go out on the field and argue with the coach? And
I don't think he will, but salute. But he's definitely you know, a football
he's into
dad.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So hey guys, go to Honey's Closet. Sign up to be a honey hanger. Follow me on social media. I've changed all my social media. It's really simple. It's Miss Radio Host, MS Radio Host. Except Snapchat. I'm never on Snapchat, but Snapchat is Honey Closet 1 still. But my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook page is all Miss Radio Host. So follow me. I follow back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So follow me. Are you on social media?
Yeah.
You're on Instagram and all that and Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
So how come I don't see you? How come I don't follow you? Like, sometimes how you treat me?
Why is that?
Why? I don't know. First of all, I didn't know that you were on that. I knew you were on
course I am.
Facebook.
I was one of the pioneers.
Oh, so you invented that too?
Absolutely.
Okay, I see.
Silly you.
Yes. Okay, you know what?
All right, so let's bring support over,
Okay.
and boom. Now,
That's how we do it.
That's right.
Support. And speaking of support, and we're going to get back to the MTV Awards. I'm giving y'all a little teaser.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you what Nicki Minaj said that has done it for me. I'm done with Nicki right now. She has to redeem herself. Post Malone, he performed. We'll talk about that. But just shout out to him because he was flying to London, and as they took off, the tires blew on the plane.
Really?
Yeah. I would have been like, I'm walking.
He had tires blow out on a takeoff?
On the takeoff.
Usually blow on a landing.
Takeoff. So then they had
Wow.
to circle around New York, and they landed in some little small part of New York, and they had like fire departments and stuff there, but they land safely. Yeah. So how does that happen? Like, I'm gonna need to know that the plane tires don't blow.
Yeah, that's odd. Usually it blow when they
Sound like some sabotage stuff to me.
Yeah. Now what song did he do on the
He did the rock song
Rockstar?
Rockstar.
That's my jam.
And I'm gonna tell you how that went. I'm gonna tell you the highlight of the night.
Okay.
But let's talk about support. So my thing about support is, and I don't want people to think that I'm making this a race thing, but I can only speak about me and what I am, and I'm a proud Black woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I sit back, and what made me think about it is when I got the message from one of the officers from Life PD, and I'm like, I don't even know these people, and they're shouting me out, and hey, good luck, whatever. And I'm like, man, I don't get this from my family. Outside of my sons listening, I don't get the support that I feel that I should get. And I've asked for it on several occasions, so I'm not even asking anymore. The majority of the support that I get is from people I don't know. And it made me start thinking about us as Black people always complaining about stuff, but we don't support each other. We will sit here and find a reason to find something wrong with each other versus sitting there and supporting each other on a regular. And I don't understand why that is. I don't understand it. So we need to start supporting. We can't sit here and complain about the stuff that we don't have and what we're not getting if we're not giving it. For me, I do a lot of supporting. I tune in And I listen to shows. When people have, I'm not able to get out the way I want to right now because of my dad.
Mm-hmm.
But I always offer that explanation to people when I don't feel I have to, but I do because I feel bad when I'm not there to support other people. Now, I've been doing this radio now for 4 years, maybe a little, my own show for 4 years. The only support that I've gotten from family is probably my cousin G and Trina in Vegas and a couple of other people periodically.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about our shows is that even if you don't catch it tonight, you can catch it.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Now, I'm going to always give credit where credit is due. And I sit back and I'm like, man, there's one person that I know of faithfully, no matter what. And there's a 3-hour time difference that will set the alarm clock, will tune in and listen to the show, regardless of if it's good vibes or bad vibes between us, whatever's going on, they will tune in to the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's support. No matter what's going on, that's support.
Absolutely.
And so I just want to say something to us. We need to learn how to act. When I watched these awards last night, they need to ban these braids. They need to ban these people with these tattoos in their face. All these tattoos across their face.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
They need to ban sagging. We need to stand up for and put a stop to all this bull crap that we're doing, these killings every day. I'm sick of hearing kids out here, they don't know how to talk. They have to use curse words with everything that they say. And then you wonder why we don't spend money in our own communities. Some people will turn you away from coming and spending money with them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You have so many women now that will look at another woman that's doing maybe better than her, and instead of being inspired by that, they want to bring her down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got women that'll see a woman, and she could be, a bunch of hate. Mm-hmm. So instead of saying, wow, like, she's doing good, I want to be like that. Or I want to, they just rather.
Or just say, I'm happy for her.
Thank you.
And be supportive.
Right. But half of them are mad because they're not about shit.
Exactly.
And so then they want to knock everybody else who's
Right.
doing something good. Right. When I see especially a sister, I remember one day years ago, I seen this lady. She was probably maybe in her 60s. And she drove by in a yellow Vet, brand new Vet at that time. Mm-hmm. And I looked, I'm like, oh, mama. She had that top down. She was like, yeah, I'm in my Vet. And I'm like, I think the Corvette is the best sports car in the world for me. But I'm like, that's going to be me one day. Instead of saying, look at this, like most people do. Why do we do that? Why do you think that we...
Because we are so judgmental, okay? We judge and criticize everything.
Everything.
And it's really unfortunate because when you go to other countries, people celebrate and appreciate, what we have, and we don't give it the same kind of respect. Like
we don't.
Like music. When some of the artists that can't get concert tours here, they have to go to Europe, places like that, in order to make any money. Because the people over there will come out and see an artist that hasn't had a song in 25, 30 years.
Right.
And sell out. But here in America, for example, you're only as hot as your last hit. If your last hit was 25 years ago, you ain't hot.
And you know what? I think
sad.
That's so sad. And you know what? Let me tell you something else. Since we own us. We are the most emulated race in the world. Everybody wants to be like us. If we took a stand in our race, and we got off, first of all, we got to fall off of a white man holding me down. You holding yourself down. Ain't no white man holding you down, right? We got to stop that. We have to stop disrespecting each other. We have to stop killing each other. We have to stop abusing each other. We have to learn to take constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. We have to want. You know what I'm saying? We have to, want to do better. We don't want to do better. It's so easy for us to hang out and play video games all day and smoke weed and do nothing with our lives and then sit back and talk about the next person that's doing something. And then if we see a black person that's a little educated, the first thing we say is they're whitewash.
Yeah,
if they don't talk with that little slang and stuff,
that's
you know?
just silly. That's just dumb. That's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And that's, again, it goes back to hating on somebody else when they're showing some signs of success or whatever. People will hate on them because it's not them. It's selfish. They only care about themselves. But if we would learn to celebrate, appreciate, and participate in somebody else's success, I think it would be better off. Not just black people, but people in general too.
People in general.
Yeah.
And I'm only speaking on us because I am black. Mm-hmm. But other races, even though they have problems, they're getting it. They're doing some things. I mean, Hispanics is rising up. They will stand together and live. You'll be, and I'm not knocking y'all, but they'll go 20 in one house. I'm not even gonna lie. I just couldn't imagine being 20 deep in one house. I would have a fit because you think you got 20 of y'all in one house, and every time you turn around, somebody having a baby. When are y'all doing it? Mm-hmm. With 20 folks in the house.
Quickies.
Some hell of a quickies, ain't it?
Yep. When everybody goes like they're almost asleep. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
You'd be like, how the hell did you get pregnant? We all been up in here sleeping.
I got a buddy. He was poor, and his mother and father had to sleep in the same room with a number of the kids because I think they had 7 or 8 kids. And he says he knew when his mama and daddy was getting ready to do it because they'd tell him to turn over and look at the wall.
Get out of here. I think you told me the story before. How do you do that, though? That's like seriously some quiet, like just, you know.
Getting it in. Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that. I need the room and just whatever. I'll be like, oh my God, I gotta be quiet. Like, that's just ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, but they're doing it.
Yeah.
And guess what? 2 or 3 years, they have a house, new car, and everything.
Yeah, that's true. It's called working together.
It's called working together.
Making
we
sacrifices.
Can't do that. There's no way that we just cannot seem to make that happen.
Yeah.
And it's sad. And we have to really, really, man, you guys, we gotta do better. We have to do better. It has to stop.
Really does.
It has to stop.
If you're gonna move forward,
it does.
You better come together first.
You need to get a plan. You need to prepare that plan and then execute it. And we need to support each other and love each other and stop hating on each other and finding a reason to dislike. And I'm going to be honest, we do it as women, we do it the most. Don't let a girl pull up and doing something. And I remember one time I got in a fight on the freeway with a girl. I had my Dodge Charger and she was in an older car, and it was I don't want to say raggedy, but it wasn't in the best condition. Mm-hmm. And I'm in my Charger and say that's me right there. My Charger was my baby. And I was living in Apple Valley, and I'm getting on the freeway, and I'm just like got my music going, and I'm like hitting it, right?
Right.
And I get on, and I didn't see her until it was too late, so I had to hit my brakes to let her get, because she was getting over, like she was going to get off on the next exit, and she just slowed her car down in front of me and just started talking shit to me. You think, bitch, you in a Dodge truck? I'm like, no, I don't, but I can. Matter of fact, we can pull this shit over right here. Because she was just like blocking me. And back then I was real. I ain't gonna lie, I was real ignorant. I'm like, bitch, do you really? I'm like, so then I'm like, I pulled up on her and I'm like, get out. Let's pull over and get out and settle this, right? That was just how ignorant I was. But she's like, you think you something because you and I said, no, you do. I never said anything to you about me being, you think I'm something because I'm in a Dodge Charger and you riding around in Raggedy Betsy. That's not my fault.
Right.
Right? And I felt bad afterwards because that could be me one day, you know what I'm saying? But she automatically assumed because I was going kind of fast. I was in my Charger. I'm like finna get on the freeway and hit the, haul ass.
Right.
But it wasn't because I thought it was bad. I'm in the car listening to some music and I ain't paying attention to where I was going. So it was my fault.
Right.
But the first thing out of her mouth was, you think you something because you're in a Dodge Charger. No, sweetheart,
that's
you
hating.
do.
She's hating herself. So then she wants to take it out on you.
And we do that, and we
Yeah.
have to stop doing that.
Absolutely.
People, we have to start loving each other and encouraging each other and wanting to do better. Wanting to do better. Now, moving on. Did you hear about, listen, y'all. Y'all, listen to me. I'm going to tell y'all something.
Listen to me.
Listen to me, please. There is a man that was caught having sex with a pig.
With a what?
Pig.
A pig?
Oink, oink.
No.
There was a man, had a little farm, and he heard his pig squealing. So he goes outside. He finds this man on top of his pig. At the time, he wasn't sure what was going on. So he tells the man to get off of his pig. The man goes on to say, I can't. I'm stuck inside of it. They had to call the fire department, everything, to put hot water on him to get them unstuck. He was having sex with the pig. And then he tells them, get this, y'all. Come in closer. Let me take a little water, because this is a little, my throat is dry thinking about it.
Wow.
He tells them that him and the pig are in love and they've been having a romance for 6 months. This is not bullshit. I sent this story to you.
I'm glad I didn't check it out, because that. Are you serious?
No, for real.
This was this in America?
The little pig was on his back like it was smoking a cigarette. It was tired.
You're silly. Yeah, baby.
That pig was worn the hell out. He said that they have been having a romance for 6 months. And they were in love. The pig was in love. Y'all heard me. The man is in love with the damn pig.
And the pig is into it as well.
Yeah. So this is something been going on for a long time. So maybe the pig was a little mad.
I've heard that. I've seen dogs get stuck, but I've never heard of a human having sex with an animal and getting stuck.
You haven't seen the lady who was having sex with a horse?
I've seen those videos.
And horses is packing. I don't even know why you would even want to go that route. You stupid as hell. But having, like, it's against the law, though, to have sex with animals.
It should be.
So I don't know why the pig was squealing this particular night. Maybe he came in late and she was a little mad. So she didn't want to do it. And he forced himself on the pig. I don't know. But yeah, they was having sex.
No.
Yes.
This is not in the U.S.
I think it is in the U.S.
Oh, no. We don't do stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, I have another story before we move on to this. There's a woman. It's so funny how things happen. There's this lady, she posted this video on Facebook of how she was telling her husband they were pregnant. Yeah. They have 2 daughters. And the video was going viral. She had on a shirt and said, oops, we did it again. And he walked in and she showed the shirt. And he was like, oh my God, are you serious? And they were happy and whatever. And so a week later, they found her body and the 2 little girls. She was buried in this grave, and the 2 little girls were found in the oil bin. You know, with those big oil well things?
Yeah.
They submerged her body in the oil. Come sit down. Let's talk about the VMAs. Okay.
That's I saw that on the news.
Why would you put so first they showed the video of him saying, I just want them to come home. If they're out there, come home. Then he admitted to doing it and said that the wife killed the kids because he wanted a divorce. The wife killed the kids and he killed the wife in rage and buried their body.
Yeah, put them in the oil containers where he worked.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That was dumber than dumb.
Why would you do that?
Right.
Horrible. You don't want me? Please just let me go. Don't kill me and put me in a grave or, I don't understand it. And so supposedly he was having an affair with his co-worker and so on and so forth and, and whatever. And I don't understand why people just don't be honest. Just say, you know what, I'm screwing Becky with the good hair down at the job. I don't want you no more. But some women, it's hard for women or men to let go.
Becky with the good hair.
That's what Beyonce say. Yeah. But don't kill the person.
Yeah, you don't have to go that far.
You know?
Yeah, just end the relationship.
Yeah.
And keep on moving.
And it's hard. People, you know, especially you married, she, whatever, but you'll get over it. You know, it's just, don't kill them.
Yeah, that's an extreme measure or reaction or action to take someone's life because whatever.
Yeah. It's
Or
horrible.
to take your own life.
But for a person to do something like that, he has
Yeah.
to be very, very deranged.
Yeah,
Something has to seriously be wrong with him.
absolutely. And I still don't understand the guy that stole the airplane and crashed it.
Crazy.
He didn't sound crazy to me.
He just, I mean, but maybe he just wanted to do a joyride. Maybe it was his, you know, he just had this thing, he wanted to fly a plane, and maybe it went wrong at the end.
No, he said he was, gonna basically kill himself.
Oh, so he wanted to kill himself.
I think so.
Then he's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that is crazy, but he didn't sound crazy because they were trying to negotiate with him, and he knew exactly what he was doing.
But most crazy people do. See, not you, because you're crazy. You don't sound crazy. See, most people who
Are
don't
not
sound crazy are crazy.
Oh, God.
But, you know, you have to be a little deranged to do something like that. A little, you know, whatever. So, now, let's get on to the MTV. Did you watch the MTV Awards, Missy?
I don't have a TV. Enlighten me.
Okay, so, we got a lot to talk about. First of all, the MTV Awards started off, it was whack.
When was
Wackalicious. Last night.
Oh, wow.
Wackalicious, okay? Didn't like it. The best performance of the night was Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, that's
Jennifer
cool.
Lopez got up there with her real body, as far as we know. If it is anything fake, it looks good. And she shook her butt, and she came out with her little gold sweatsuit on with the hood, and she was doing, rocked it. She made people our age go on my website. It's up. Go to honeyscloset.com to our media page, and it's up. You know better. Get your microwave. What's going on your microwave?
The fuck? Yeah, I know how to call it when I need to call it. Get my microphone there.
Get the microwave.
It's the microwave.
Okay, so yeah. She did amazing. Post Malone closed the show out, and he brought out special guest Aerosmith. Rocked
Shut
it.
up.
Yes.
That must have
rocked
been,
it. It was
man,
awesome.
that was well done.
Other than that, Nicki Minaj. So let's talk about Nicki. So Nicki is pissed off because her album is number two on the charts. And Travis Scott album debuted number 1. So she feels that Kylie Jenner, Kardashian, tweeted prior to that, getting ready for Daddy's tour, Travis's tour or something, and that she was going, her and the baby. So she feels that she did that to boost his record sales. And she's upset because she writes her own lyrics and she works hard, blood and sweat and tears to write her music, and she should be number 1. Well, I don't have respect for artists who feel they're obligated to be number 1 because they do their own work. You can't always be on top. So she showed her ass literally last night because she had on a leotard or something, and then she had on these black panties, and she had on a sheer, completely sheer outfit.
Nicki, don't pay her no mind. You can show your ass anytime.
No, she can't. Now, she's feeling herself. Let me tell you what Nicki said that she is. Lee, I think you don't want to hear this. She said she is the new Harriet Tubman.
Oh my God. What are they putting in?
Exactly, Mr. Show Your Ass Anytime.
Oh my God.
Now what? She's a new Harriet Tubman.
Well, she obviously was maybe intoxicated.
No,
or
she
something.
said, I am the new Harriet Tubman. I'm the queen.
That's whack.
How can you compare yourself to Harriet Tubman or anybody from that?
Wait, back it up. Do you think that where artists are going is to this shock value? If we can get them at an award show, I mean, look at what it did for Kanye. Say what you want, but it
She didn't
created
say
an
this
incredible
at the award show.
Yeah, where's she
She
saying
said this
it?
on the streets because she's mad because, first of all,
That's crazy.
If Travis Scott has the #1 album and she has #2, how come she was nominated for something and he wasn't?
Oh.
So I don't know whose penis she was sucking on and get nominated.
you know,
no, bull crap.
But listen,
No.
Those award things are all rigged anyway.
Yep.
So now you have
It's all about
I was
how
in
much
'em.
money you got.
And yeah.
you have Drake with God's Plan. You have Cardi B, a gang of other people for best video, and some little girl won.
That little girl that
Camilla, not knocking her, but then you have, and I'm gonna tell you, the Carters, they probably hating on it. That's why they didn't come. They mad because they didn't win shit. They was nominated for like 3 or 4. They didn't win nothing. Nothing. Drake won nothing.
I'm sick of Drake.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I like the song.
That little monotone sound. I'm done with that.
Okay, well,
I ain't hating, but I'm just saying.
He should have won over some of the people who won.
You know, it's really
won?
kind of funny. You know the song.
I don't know these people.
You know the song Michael Jackson. Somebody just put it up today that they wouldn't play it on television. They don't really care about us.
Yeah.
And that was directed at the record companies. And that, you know,
The whole
basically,
industry, yeah.
you know, being a prisoner, she's just
She's so freaking
being
amazing.
Who was that?
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Now, I will say this.
I would marry
Cardi B looked very elegant.
That's her?
That's Cardi B.
She got my hair?
She got your hair. She did a little shortcut. And let me
See
show
that?
you. Let me show you what Miss Nikki wore to the doggone awards.
Well,
though.
of course. I mean, it's all. Oh, jeez.
That's her gimmick.
That's another picture.
Right. That's her.
Okay, but at what
her
point?
shtick.
Listen, Nikki, if you're listening, somebody tell Nikki to tune in to Honey's Closet. Listen, Nikki, let me talk to you. Come here. I'm gonna be your big sister for a minute. Listen to me, girlfriend. I'm not hating. I think she's super talented. Nikki, you're super talented. You have branded yourself as this Barbie doll. You are known. You don't need to show your ass no more.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Here's how you know.
Show your ass.
Here's how you know, Nikki, if you're really that talented. Put on a suit and come somewhere with a nice. Be sexy,
Yeah.
but be fully covered up, and let's see if you get the same attention.
She would get like incredible. You know, that's what I loved about Madonna. Say what you want about Madonna, but Madonna was constantly reinventing herself, constantly taking it. Just when they pigeonholed her into being this, she would just switch it up, and always kept. I mean, PR wise, marketing wise, it's really good to do that. Just reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Step outside the
true.
box, and you create a buzz. One of the biggest things in Hollywood, no matter what people are talking about, they got to be talking about you. So be it the worst case scenario, we all would like to have the best case scenario. That's the price that you pay. A lot of people have said to me, you know, as far as like fame, oh, wouldn't you shit if you became famous? And everything about you was open. You know, how would you market yourself? How would you brand? It's now branding is what the thing is. But yeah, if she came out classically dressed, it would just shock the shit out of people.
Right.
I mean, if you want
Yeah, they
to,
would
you know,
talk
to
about that.
reinvent.
Sure.
I mean, if she wants to show her ass, do it eloquently.
Show your ass.
Show your ass.
Do it eloquently.
Show that ass.
You know, and how about
She bought
Okay,
and paid
so you-
for it, so show
okay,
it.
but you know what? Here's the thing. First of all, it looks ridiculous.
I remember
now.
when she didn't have any cosmetic
No,
adjustments.
nothing.
And she
but
was cute
you know
then, I
what?
thought.
Do you know how many? Look at all of our '80s female rappers
Mm-hmm.
who stayed covered up and was still to this day are icons.
Who?
Salt and Pepper, MC Lyte, Queen Latifah. They've made a name. Even Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott was bad. She didn't show her ass,
Well, she didn't have that kind of body.
but she still.
You know?
But look, she still went #1, and she still right now today she still have paved the way
She's
for
hot.
your
Yep.
Nickies.
Yep.
So put some clothes on. Sometimes I'm not hating.
You
want-
you're just saying change it up a little
Change
bit.
it up. Show that I can put on a suit. I'm proud. When Cardi B first came out, I really didn't like her because she was like, I'm a blood, I'm this. You don't, come on now. Don't be gang banging like she was serious.
Yeah.
But when she put on this blue mink coat at one point, and she called it a flute. So, you know, that's disrespectful to the Crips or whatever, right? And it was a hit. Like, she come to L.A., she gonna get it. She came to L.A., but I think somebody had to get in her ear because to me, it's like she grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Look how she came. She
Well,
looked elegant.
every label would have that. Every label that signs an artist, that is now a moneymaker, you got to walk a walk. I mean, they have their PR and their, right? And they go up to them and they say, look at this image. We're going to reinvent. This is the image we want you to brand. We want you to create. You got to step away from that because that's not how we want you represented. Yeah. And now look at your audience. I mean, that's something she probably didn't consider too.
Yeah. Cardi B has gone through some cosmetic changes.
She has.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't go overboard because Lil' Kim has went. I want to see Lil' Kim. I want to sit her down and talk to her. Because you just.
What do you think you can say to her that would make her
nothing? I couldn't make her change because she's already. And that's the problem. There's somebody in her life, in her past, who has abused her and made her feel less than. And she felt like she had to change herself and reinvent herself to be accepted. And now she looks like the Madam doll. Remember that little doll, the Madam playing Hollywood Squares? Am I too old? Like, y'all remember that?
No, I didn't watch that show.
But you know that little doll, right? You watched it. That little doll.
Some of us got our education from that show.
Right?
Yeah, right.
That's what she looks like. They look horrible. Why are you guys doing this to yourself? Look, I got a lot of imperfections. Look, my head be shining, but I'm still cute, though. Look at my arms. I'm not going to get nothing sucked out. If I can't work it out, you know what I'm saying? Either exercising or, get me somewhere.
Well, yeah, that whole thing about becoming at an age where, I have friends of mine that have had serious shit done to their face already.
I'm not doing it.
And I'm just like going, yeah, well, my mother had a nose job when I was a kid, and it changed when my mother hated her nose, right? And it changed the way she smiled, like forever, because, she was obsessed with this thing about her nose. And yet you never saw, my belief was you really didn't look at her nose because my mother had such an incredible smile. And it pulled it down, and it took away a little bit of that brightness to it. Wow. So I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. To embrace, it's hard because there is, people tell me, you're out in LA, everybody's got an expectation. It's youth, beauty, and money. It's like, okay, well, I guess I don't have anything to worry about. Okay. But yeah, I can't imagine. I've never seen any of those women look normal.
Well, people put that kind of social pressure on you. I had a friend of mine in this is 25 years ago or so. And I was staying at his house here in L.A. for a while, and he said to me, he said, Lee, I dye my hair every week. It's a guy, right? Mm-hmm. I said, really? He goes, yeah, man. This is L.A. He says, come on over here. Let me dye your hair. I said, no, man, I'm good. He says, man,
somebody's at the closet door.
If you're gonna be in L.A., you gotta stay young looking.
Yeah, right.
Well, 25 years ago, I didn't have much gray hair. But I may have a few strands here and there. He says, yeah, man, you need to dye your hair. I said, no, I can't do it, man.
No.
I'm going to grow old gracefully.
Now, I don't care if you want to dye your hair. Because I got a couple. I'm like, I'm going to probably dye mine, but I really don't care. But, and I see some people whose nose is really messed up or they have a hard time breathing and you need to get your nose fixed.
Right.
I get that. I've seen some people that their boobies is like literally to the ground. You want to get them, and you're still. I can understand certain things, but when you start taking ribs out, enhancing your butt, they're now changing their eye color surgically.
Really?
Yeah. Love who you are. I love who I am. And if you don't love me for my little fat and my forehead or whatever, then guess what? You don't need me because I love me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not going to go under some knife and do something to make myself look better for somebody else because that's really what it is. You feel like you don't look good enough to get someone, so I have to change and I got to show this and I got to do and whatever. And my sons always tell me all the time, like, when I walk around or whatever, and they be like, you just be walking around like you a size 7. In my mind, I am. You think I care? I don't care.
Yeah.
That's who God made me. It's what I am.
Yeah, I mean, you're comfortable with yourself.
People now are getting these are taking advantage of the surgeries, the weight loss surgeries.
Yeah.
That don't need them.
Yeah, that's an obsession.
To To look smaller for what? Exercise.
Yeah. Eat right.
Eat right and exercise.
Stop eating all that fat stuff and sugar stuff.
Right.
You know, it'll come off.
It will if you work hard, and it'll stay off.
That's right.
You know, so yeah. So I just want them to stop doing all these things to themselves to make themselves. Because here's the thing: men are gonna look at the butt. They're gonna say, "Oh, she got a big old booty. I want to hit." But yet and still, how many of them have wifed up Nicki Minaj? Cardi got wifed.
That's true. But she didn't have booty in the beginning. And
Who?
Cardi B.
Yeah, she had her butt. She's been since she's been on the scene. She's had her little butt or whatever. But
I think she had her teeth fixed too.
yeah, and I can see getting your teeth fixed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Certain things I see certain things, but Nicki's butt look like and it's like for what?
It's
For what?
huge.
I carry mine around all the time. Sometimes be like, okay, this shit getting away sometimes.
So
You
you
know-
leave half of it home, huh?
Because when you take shot, I mean, hey ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all got real big booties. You got to make sure you get up in there and clean it. Shit gets in the way sometimes. You sweat more.
Do you have to call for help?
No, I've managed to I have managed to handle it myself.
Gotta clean up booty hotline.
Somebody call a tow truck. I need some
Lift
help.
me up.
You got jokes.
Okay, don't get me going.
You got jokes.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, with them crooked glasses on your head like
Right.
up there. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's like we have to love who we are because you know what? It's sending messages
Yeah,
to the
you
young
really
girls.
do. You
Now
have
look
to
at the
be with
Kylie
that.
girl, Kylie Jenner. She got her whole full face redone, body, everything at the age of 17. And she felt like that's what she had to do. She was still young. You hadn't even finished growing yet. So,
That's all about money,
yeah.
marketing.
As her mama, why would you even let your child do that? At
'Cause
17, 16,
She's
17.
pimping them. Come on. She's the manager, so she's going to get her percentage.
So I guess she wouldn't manage me because I'd be like, look here, Chris.
I haven't watched that show in a long time.
I haven't
is,
either.
Is she with the black guy still, the mom?
Her mustache. Because if she don't know he gay, I don't know who don't.
Wait, what'd you say, mustache?
That's her mustache. Corey.
Yeah. You think so, huh? Maybe that's what
This is
she's
Pepe Le
attracted
Pew.
to.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruce?
Because maybe she has this thing of being the dominant one. I don't know. But yeah. Because he just as Pepe Le Pew-ish as he wants to be.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I only saw him a couple times, but I didn't home in on that.
You know what? There's this video of these 3 guys, and they're nice looking guys, right? And it's like, oh, they kind of muscular tattoos and stuff. And then the video, and you like watching, like, what they get ready to do? And they just start tonguing each other. And they go, I said, you don't, that's scary out here. Because
Yeah.
you don't even,
Yeah, you don't
for the
know.
men, you don't know if the women you're meeting are really born women.
Mm-hmm.
And for women, you don't know if these guys are down low. It's scary out here.
Yeah, it is. And a lot of times you can't tell. Some of the gay guys are more buffed up than the muscle guys.
People say, why do you go through these relationships where you argue and stuff? I will fight to stay in a relationship so I don't have, I mean, not just so I don't have to, but when you know you have, at least he's a man, that's almost what we have. Like, yeah, he crazy, but he a man though. I know he was born a man and he ain't down low. That's what
Right.
we got to worry about now. At least he ain't down low, you know, but these people are crazy. It's scary out here.
It is.
It's very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so Miss J-Lo won the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award.
Really?
Yeah, and her performance was amazing.
What did she sing?
Just like a lot of her songs,
Oh.
you know, different songs and
Medley,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, medley of songs, and she really put on like I was like, man, she's my age.
Yeah.
Maybe a
gotta
year or
be-
two younger
yeah,
than me.
She's got to be 50-ish.
She showed her ass.
Yeah.
She did a good job. And she let them girls know. Because she turned around and put her butt to the audience. And I said, go on. But she didn't have her, you know,
Right.
yeah. She she put it down. I was like, okay, Jay. I was like, J-Lo. She did it. And Alex Rodriguez and they make a really good couple. I like them as a couple. I like them. I hope this lasts for her. She looks really happy. He seemed like he was very supportive. Mm-hmm. You know, in her corner. They look
ain't gonna
really.
work.
Don't say that.
It isn't.
Why do you say that?
Because I just said it.
Because you want to marry her.
Damn right.
Well, no.
J-Lo, call me.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you be looking over there at Nicole.
Nicole who?
Murphy.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's beautiful.
She is that.
And she's 50, 51 maybe.
Really?
Her body is banging.
Mm-hmm.
I think her bottom part is all natural. She may got a little boob job, but she's beautiful.
She's hot. I've seen her in person. I was speechless. My mouth dried up. I couldn't even say, hello.
Hello. Sound like a little girl.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my God, is it really 8:59?
Is it really?
Is it? Where does the hour go?
It's gone. Damn.
Where does it go?
I don't know. You're having fun.
Hey, so follow me on Instagram, you guys, on Twitter, on Facebook, Miss Radio Host. That's MS Radio Host. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Go to my website. You can see all the J-Lo's performance. Then vote. Go pick. Are you Team Cardi or Team Nicki?
Nicki.
And everybody I'm Team Cardi. And everybody who tuned in, I thank you. I know you could be anywhere in the world, but you were here with me inside the closet. I appreciate you. Until next week, stand strong. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything. God bless.
Yeah. Oh, what's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey.